All right, everybody. Hey, what up? Hey, welcome to the drizzle effect. As you can see, look, I'm all alone tonight. Brother Jay Way, you know what I mean? Due to his occupation, he gonna be MIA tonight. You know what I mean? Hey, let's just go like what Daddy Cook says. Hey, he's in the parts unknown. Actually, where he's at right now, they got like terrible internet. Well, nothing he can do. You know what I mean? The whole little territory is all messed up as far as the internet goes, and that's how it goes. Kirby, what'd you say? Drum roll, please. You know what? Let me just go ahead and say, hey, thanks, Meat Cranium. Again, I got to hit you up with a Meathead. I got it. That's your new name, Meat Cranium Barbecue and Review. But I'm gonna go ahead and just say Meathead, because again, right here, bro, that's who you are to me. Daddy Cook. Then we got Kirby, and then I think we had, let's see, right up at the top, Spy Tube said, yo, 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 he early than a mother. All right, so listen, it might be some down. Oh, and there she goes, Soul Food Cooking. Hey, hello, how you doing? And welcome. Can you guys hear me? All right. I'm looking at my meter right here, and oh, there he is, in for the grill. Boom. Hey, it's getting shorter and shorter. Hey, you put on there bomb. Hey, it's all good though. Anytime we see the B in the M, we know it's you, bro. What's up, Scott? Hey, you guys go ahead and drop a 7 in the chat if you can hear me good. Just looking at my meter right here, my volume meter, it's saying it's okay. It looks like it's a little low, but I just want to know how we look, how it sound. All right, thanks, Phil. Easy Bake Barbecue. Hey, what's going on? Hey, for you guys who just got here, I just want to say, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be running this one tonight solo. You know what I mean? Hey, thanks you guys for dropping the 7 in the chat. All right, hey, so listen, I'm gonna just get right into it. You know what I mean? Okay, look, here's what we have for like the topics. We're gonna be talking about like apps, premieres, like then I want to talk about show direction again. I know we talked about that several times. I'm gonna tell you some of the observations that I had. And listen, if there anything that goes on, like say to be a little quiet on my end, that's because I'm reading this. Listen, this is truly feedback from you guys. Smoking Bears, what's going on? Hey, welcome, buddy. Then I want to talk about vidIQ and TubeBuddy. I want to learn a little bit more about TubeBuddy. Again, I have both. I shut my TubeBuddy down, and just went like 100% all in with the vidIQ. And then, you know what? Then I want to talk about premieres. You know what I mean? Just been seeing so many premieres and just get you guys' thoughts on like the premieres. So I guess you know what? Let's just start off with premieres, because I'm sure everybody's seen premieres already. Seen somebody has dropped something. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and just say, for myself, I like the concept. I like everything about it. But then I just want to know this: like, do you guys think that it should be premiere worthy, or is it a good way just to put out your video and to get the people that are subscribed to your channel? You know what I mean? A way to just like bring everybody together so they can interact with yourself. All right. Daddy Cook, you say TubeBuddy is your go-to. It helped me a lot. Okay. So from what I saw in the very beginning, when you know about TubeBuddy and vidIQ, by having both of them, I was thinking we're gonna cover that, but to me, it's like either you're gonna buy a Ford or you're gonna buy a Chevy. They both were similar, and I just noticed one thing that everybody loved about the TubeBuddy was the fact that it can test your thumbnail. But we're gonna get into that. All right, we'll come back to that. All right. Right now, he said Kirby says today was his first one, but the next one will be a great video and some time put into it. Hey, I thought you put in time for that. Hey man, really like the intro, Kirby. The intro going in. You know what I mean? Hey, everything about it was hot, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, that's what it's about. Hey, listen, I'm learning from just some of the things that I see. You know what I mean? Some things I've seen I don't want to copy. You know what I mean? There's some things that I want to take it, put my own spin on it, and just regurgitate it in a different way. All right. So let me see. I'm waiting for it to update on the chat. I already got it on live chat. So again, we're talking about premieres. Hey, Soul Food Cooking. Hey, that thumbnail though. What's up, Stan? What's good with you? What up, everybody? Yeah, Soul Food Cooking. I just gotta say, hey, that was out of sight. You know what? That caught me off guard. Hey, listen, it made a wave in the if you guys, for those of you in here, you know what I mean, go by and look at Soul Food Cooking's video. Look at her thumbnail. It's the one where she did the cheeseburger. And listen, she got it. I can't explain it. It looked like a card trick. Like if you ever seen like when they take photos of somebody with cards and you can see all the cards in the different layers. That's how she did the cheeseburger. And that right there got me still talking about it, soul food cooking. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm gonna do something. Hey, I'm telling you now. I'm jumping in my car and I'm telling them, hey, matter of fact, I'm jumping in the taxi and I'm saying, hey, follow that car. That right there is hot. That's the kind of stuff that I like. Touch me. What's up, Rob D? Chilling. Hey, what up, bro? Hey, you know what? So some of you guys that just got here right now, let me bring everybody up to speed. Listen, I'll be doing the show tonight by myself. And, we're going to be going over like, what apps we use. You know what I mean? We'll be talking about premieres, which would kind of like what we're talking about now. I want to talk about again. I want to talk about like the show direction. Really, really want to touch on to that. And vidIQ and then TubeBuddy. You know what I mean? Those two together. Oh, and you know what? Got to talk about music. You know what? I had that. I put that in there. I just want to talk about like music, where everybody gets their music from. A place where we can all come together and share it. Share our information. Hey, thanks, man, for the. Hey, look, I got my phone right here, Rob D. You know what I mean? Hey, I got it, so I can like try to keep up with it. I was gonna be just like faking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it? Go Dodgers, World Series. That's right, we down one, but hey, that's good to know. What's up, Leprechaun TV, Spy Tube? Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, you say you was early as a mother. All right. So look, going back to the sticking with premieres, is it okay? Did anybody answer that? Like, my question would be like, what do you feel like the premiere should be, and how do you feel like it's going to help you? As far as myself, I'm still trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? I would just like my premiere to be just something a little bit different than my channel. You know what I mean? And something like that. All right, Easy Bake Barbecue. You said for premiere, I just think it's a good way to interact with your fans and get feedback on your video. That's true. Really, I'm trying to, you know what? And another thing I wanted to see, like, how does it send out the notification? I know from everything that I had heard, they talk about like if anybody has your bell, rung, they get the notification first. Then after the video runs, I think within 1 to 2 minutes, then the rest of the people that are subscribed to your channel, it's possible that they get the notification too. And I like the fact that when somebody comes in, they come in. If they come in 5 minutes into your premiere, they start right there, but they do have the option to go back and watch it from the beginning. But I like that, so they can just come in, get right on board, and go from there. Hey, Kirby, you say anyone subscribe or see your event. Yeah, they see it, but they don't get that notification like 2 minutes before. That's key right there. Those that got the bell, they get it 2 minutes before to give them a reminder. Hey, SpyTube, I just talked to Snoop. He had just finished up and jumped in his truck, and then he on his way racing to the pad right now. Hey, you know what? Knowing Snoop, you know what? He probably in here right now. Hey, Snoop, I know you're driving, man. Just go ahead and drop a 7 in the chat, bro. I know you. Yeah, I know you can hear it. Hey, you know what? Let's see. Right. And you know what? Today was my second live premiere that I saw, Easy Bake, and I was able to watch Kirby's as he did his. He said, "Chilling, Snoop 7." All right. Yeah. Uh, I mean, and I like it. I like it. You know what I mean? I just wanted to be use my brain. Oh yeah. You know what, Phil? Hey, listen, we appreciate you coming. You know what I mean? Taking the time to join the Drizzle Effect, bro, and to show your support, man. Hey, thanks, bro. It truly means a lot, man. Especially out there in the parts unknown. And for the grill, say boom, what's up, Snoop? There it is. I told you, Snoop. Hey, truly, when you say somebody here in spirit, that's Snoop. I know. Hey, I know his work. I can feel his aura. You are too much blunt. Okay, say feel you're in the. Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, I knew you was gonna say that, Scott. All right, if you guys don't have nothing else you want to add, like premieres, I mean, is everybody satisfied with the premieres that they've been seeing? That's right, Phil. Absolutely. Yeah, and Snoop, you see that, bro? They saying drive safely, man. You know what I mean? There he is. Do it with Jay Wade. Yo, what up, bro? This is how you do me, man. I got you, and I got Daddy Cooks in parts unknown. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, you just got me out here like that. Hey, but it's all good, man. Hey, so I don't know how long you've been in here, Jay Wade. Hey, we were just talking about the premieres. You know what I mean? And just talking about what like what have we been seeing? Okay, Kirby, you got to answer right here. It said yes and no about the premieres. For cooking, I would have to see something epic behind a premiere. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, so you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead. Hey, now you in here, Jay Wade. You know what I mean? We can like look at this again. I know we done touched on this several times. You know what I mean? I'm gonna think about this. Hey, just you know what I want to ask you guys. Listen, I'm gonna tell you just an observation of what I've seen. I watched the Drizzle Effect go through like several transitions. One, when it was on my channel, I mean, we had a lot of people on there. We asked everybody to go to the Drizzle Effect and to, subscribe there. And then, because soon it would be coming off of my channel. So after it came off of my channel, I moved over to the Drizzle Effect. I noticed a lot of people had went over to Jay Wade's channel and watched it there. Now, then Jay Wade, decided to go ahead and take it and then move it over and then then we went ahead and consolidated everything into one channel to just try to get, to try to grow just one channel and keep these topics because we were talking about everything being related to your channel. We said we were going to keep it here. Now, what I've noticed is that it's been like a, how can I say, like a, like a drop off. You can see, I want to, you know what, I just got to say it this way. It's been like a certain type of, some certain type of our followers had like just like fell off. And the fall off came, what I see is once we started talking about, Jay Wade and myself tried to come up with something that, like give some value somewhere where we can all come instead of just wave your hand in the air and shout out everybody that comes into the channel, you know what I mean? And all that. I mean, all of that is fun and all of that, but I guess I'm really asking you guys so that Jay Wade and myself can hear it. I mean, how would you like it? Would you like a mixture of that? Like a, getting turned up, you know what I mean? Turn up half of the show, another half of it, to come up with some type of value. You know what I mean? Because we was going in different directions. I remember one time we were talking about having some kind of game show, things of that nature. You know what I mean? So just trying to really get some feedback from you guys that's in here. Hey, and now that I'm saying that, don't forget to smash the like button this time. You know what I mean? All you guys in here, if you like this show, you know what I mean? I know it's going to be a little slow with just one person in here. You know what I mean? But that's right, Rob D. Every time I see that, yes, sir. That's what I need to see. Hey, the Dodgers need to come back. Hey, but you guys, I'm just looking for some feedback. Jay Way and I are just like to look at it, and then we just want the show to be, like a people show, but we still wanted to involve some type of value. You know what I mean? Because the way it's going right now, it looks like every week we just talking about like different things about our channel. So it's almost like a grow your channel type, channel. Hey, until I get some of the, hey, thanks, Rob. Yeah. Do that, man. That way I ain't got to keep looking at my whatchamacallit. I ain't got to keep looking at my phone. All right, hey Phil. So look, let's go ahead and just start talking about the vidIQ and the tube buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Wait a minute. Two shows a week would be great. Maybe a fun show like on Saturdays. And you know what? He and I was talking about that. You know what? Yeah, I'm writing that down right now. I agree. For you guys, soul food cooking. This is her suggestion. She says two shows a week would be great. Maybe a fun show like on a Saturday and the usual show during the week. I mean, that sounds cool. Yeah, I mean, I got it. You know, you want to have a channel that separates yourself from the rest, but I've seen so many lives where now they all look the same to me, where it's just a bunch of people, getting turned up, hollering back and forth to each other and stuff like that. Oh, we got a special guest, folks. Special guest, folks. Colorful Camille. Oh, she says she loved the information. Oh, that we give. You know what? Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, this is true. YouTube can be rough. You know what I mean? Hey, that's an understatement. You know what? Saying that, when you think about it being rough, I think about all the people that look at all the time that we put into the thumbnails, into our video. We go out and spend money. You do things to level up your channel and things like that. And then you can watch a video and see a dude using like a 6-year-old phone that just got enough internet in it to go live. I mean, to put up a video. You know what I mean? And then you see them videos get, you know what I mean, like two, three, 400,000 views on it. But you know what? So everything that I had learned in the very beginning from watching different creators talk about growing your channel. Hey, hold on one second. Hey, I'm getting a live call in right now. What up, bro? Hey, you want to be live? Because you can be right now. Yeah, you can be right now. Should really say, hey, flip phone hitting 20. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I saw you in there, man. Hey, I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah. Hey, yeah, no problem. Hey, I might be calling you, so keep your phone next to you. All right. Hey, that's loud. Hey, he just wanted to let everybody know he got his onesie on and he running around with a cigar in his mouth. Hey, that came from him. You know what I mean? Hey, I don't know why he called in and didn't type that, but that's him. What'd you say, Chilling and Grilling? You said the flip phone hitting 20,000 views? Yes, sir. Hey, Stan Leroy, I don't know if I said nothing earlier when you was in here. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, bro? You know what I mean? I saw you been in here, the whole thing. Hey, should have had you in one of these seats over here. Okay, so Daddy Cookie said he like going live on the channel because they're easier than cooking videos. No prep or editing. Absolutely. But you know what I'm finding out about the lives? Even though when you know what, they cool. You know what I mean? And hey, listen, hey, let me just go ahead and say it this way. They better than cool. I love them for just the same reasons you said that, but they just don't get no views, not too many views afterwards, you know? So speaking of Lyle, he suggested that maybe we download the video, just edit it a little bit and then re-put it back up, with just like the key points in your live. You know what I mean? Just for replay value. Right, right, right. Hey, Easy Bake, you know what? And I got it. There's other people in it, okay, so everybody in here right now, listen, wants to be in here. And you know what, the last couple of weeks, I'm gonna say the last 3 weeks, Jay Wade, he did one by himself. That show was right on point about, like giving some information, giving something back, something that we can all grow on. And then the last 2 weeks that I was in here, so a total of 3 weeks, the show has been going this way. There's some other people that couldn't, that's not here as of yet, or we understand that life, it's just life. You know what I mean? Everybody can't be everywhere all the time. We got that. And that seems to be the general census. You know what I mean? So, hey, we still want it to be fun, have a good time. You know what I mean? And I'm glad to see you guys doing that. You know what I mean? Jay Wade, he can, he sees it. And these are the things that we talk about during the week. You know what I mean? To better prepare ourselves for the show. Daddy Cook said you still have to include your SEO information and change the thumbnail. Absolutely. Absolutely. But here, okay, let me ask you this, Phil, Daddy Cook, excuse me. Are you, do you mess with a video that's already moving, or do you just take a video that's completely dead and then you go back and, refreak it that way? For myself, I don't touch nothing that is moving. You know what I mean? It has to be dead in the water, and then I watch it. And so some of the things that I notice is like I try not to, like, if I make a change, I try to ride that change out for at least 4 to 6 videos. You know what I mean, to see if the change that I made is working. What is that? Curry said I actually thought about recording my live stream at the same time, and that way I can post a video later. I mean, that's cool too. If you got enough cameras, you know what? I mean, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. What do you say? Anybody need Jay Wade's phone number? You joke. You stream from your laptop? Okay. Hey Kirby, you know what? Me and you haven't turned this. We haven't turned this page, but you know you should be using your because you got that camera, you got that that great lens on there, bro. How come you not streaming straight through your camera? That's something to think about, Kirby. I said just saying maybe you and Jay Wade script segments for the show and maybe block time so that when you go live you have a plan. Hey, no, hey, easy bake. Hey, you know what? Hey, appreciate the input. Appreciate the input. Yeah, listen, I got the gist of what you're saying. And listen, all suggestions is good. You know what I mean? Jay Wade and I will go back through this again and look at it. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, we want to have the right show. And I know it has went all over. You know what I mean? It's like a police chase. We all over the place. But it seems like, and just from what I see, this has been the most consistent we have been. You know what I mean? So he and I, we talked about putting up videos so people can come to the channel and learn. I'll just use this as an example. A true video on how to. For one, we might do something about like lighting. Again, we put out a real video talking about how to set up the green screen. I mean, just things of that nature. You know what I mean? Learning your camera. Learning how to use your DSLR. Learning lighting techniques. Learning the difference between shooting in the dark and shooting in the with all your lights on, or shooting with the natural light. For me, y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm becoming a bigger fan of shooting in the dark. That's going to be a whole show by itself. But those of you that do that already, that right there where you can control the light, because I know everybody, if you watch all these videos, they talk about the natural light and everything. That's cool for that effect. But if you want a different effect, you start shooting in the, get it completely dark. You put your lights where you want to and utilize them shadows. If you guys can't tell, man, I love the photography part about this, about the cooking. All right, Snoop, I see you say you almost home, stopping for gas. Hello, everybody in the chat. He dropped in like 7 sevens, huh? I got it. Hey Kirby, that's just something to think about. Hey, look, that multiple views. Them two webcams, them two views, your main focus should be with your camera. I'll show you. Just just wait 1 second. Discord. No, Easy Bake. Talk to me about that. Discord, huh? Mm-mm. Soul food cooking. Hey, you know what? After seeing what you did with that, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100% honest. After I saw your thumbnail, I see you, and then listen. I'm gonna tell you, my mama didn't raise no food. I went back over everything that you said, just mentally, all the questions you asked and all of that. Saw that thumbnail. I called Kirby. I told him to look. I told Lau. Hey, matter of fact, Lau saw it first. That's what it was. Lau saw it first. Called me and asked me to look at it. I passed it down to Kirby. And after looking at that and going over everything that you have been asking, and then that comment right there, tell me, hey, listen, hey, I'm just gonna say, hey, you a player in this field, and I recognize. You know what I mean? I got it. You right. If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, Soul Food Cooking said TV and film sets are dark for a reason. You know what I mean? Yeah. And a lot of this stuff, people would tell me they think, I guess, they think something about me. I'm learning. You know what I mean? Now I've discovered that controlling my light in my set, and I found that out by accident. Ooh. And then on my Instagram, I put up a picture. I made just some naked wings in the air fryer, and then that's what I did. I was just lazy, didn't want to change nothing. Shot that, and I just said, "Uh-oh, folks, we got some new." I shot a many things since then. I just haven't put them up. I'm just gonna start issuing them out. Okay. And you know what? That's fine. I probably know where it is because I had something I saved in my watch later. I might know where you got that from. But you know what? Please send it anyway, just in case I haven't covered it. Air fryer recipes with Booger 500 US. I love it when you come in and you say that. Did someone say air fryer? Yeah, hey, hey, that is funny. Hey, you know what? That right there is just, hey, that's crazy. Hey, you know what? It's almost scary because when you say it, I see her say pop up all the time with like, did somebody say air fryer? I got my wife in here. I was about to call you my queen, but you know what? Colorful Camille in here. That's my queen. Hey, but you part of the royal family though. All right, you say Discord is a proprietary freeware VoIP application and digital distribution platform designed for video game that specializes in text, image, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Kirby, did you mention that to me before? Maybe that's why it sounded familiar. Do you know anything about Discord? Oh, Jay Way, hey, hey, my bad, bro, because you're not here. You know what I mean? I'm not even looking at your spirit, bro. You should have been the first one that went over there and looked at it. Hey, I know you can appreciate that. You see what Jay Way say? He said, sick. Yes, sir. Smoking berries, so you try to film outside, for the lighting. Absolutely. Listen, natural light is the best. Even when I shoot in natural light, I still end up using reflectors, and I use my lights also. This dude here, hey Lyle, you better stop it. You better stop it. Hey y'all. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna ask everybody, hey, because he said he wanted everybody to drop a 7 in the chat, if for Lyle in this onesie. I keep trying to get him to take a picture. You know what I mean? If he don't, I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna take a picture of a kid, and I'm off the internet. I'm gonna put Lyle's face on the top of it and have that cigar hanging out his mouth. You know what I mean? As a reference. Hey, that's gonna be his new thumbnail. There's one for you, Lyle. There's two. Colorful Camille, drop a 7 in there for Lyle in this onesie. The onesie and the cigar. Let's see. Daddy Key, you say you got to run. I got to finish up things over here. I'll be back if I can. All right. Hey, thanks, Phil. Hey, appreciate everything. And look, keep looking out this week, man. I'm going to have something dropped in there for you. Hey, it's going to make you laugh. You know what it is. What Kirby say? He said he don't want to see no grown-ass man with no kids' pajamas on. Hey, but you know what? I take my hat off to him because, look, let me look at the time. Oh, it's just now 8. So it wasn't really his bedtime. Oh, look, she say, wait, nah, yeah, you don't believe it. Hey, you know what? Loud is like you. He be in here. You know what I mean? Hey, he be lurking. Then when you say something foul, he pop out and get you. All right. So listen, we cover like show direction. I still feel like look, there you go. You say you on you say you on this way. Hey, Lyle. You know what I mean? Hey, just gotta say, hey, thanks, bro. You and Kirby, y'all give me my fix. You know what I mean? As far as us, talking about this YouTube and just trying to figure it out. Hey, you like that, huh? Hey, that right there is a pretty good recipe. You know what? I'm still trying to figure out what could I do to follow that up. That one right there was nice. Hey, for everybody in here though, you know what? To give everybody a heads up, I guess I'm gonna start saying it now. I don't know if you can tell in my face right here, but I can. Hey, Christy, there she goes. Late as always. Hey, y'all. Oh no, you fine, Christy. Hey, appreciate you coming. Hey, and welcome back. I missed one video, but Lau told me you dropped a couple of videos back to back. So I guess it's safe to say you back. You know what? Hey, you've been missed. Okay, so look, this is what I was gonna say. As far as myself, maybe you can tell in my face a little bit. I can just a little bit. You know what I mean? I started the keto diet. So this is why I'm not eating my food like at the end. The people that are reaping the benefit are like people that work at my job. You know what I mean? I just bring it in, tell everybody I got it. Well, right now they're expecting everything from me now. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what? And Colorful Camille, my wife, she told me to actually make a video, you know what I mean, and put it out so that I'll be held accountable, because of how I take my channel. You know what I mean? And you guys will hold me accountable. But yeah, smoking barbecue tips and recipes. That's right, keto diet. You know what I mean? I love it. You know what I mean? When I got on the scale, you guys wouldn't believe, you know what I mean? Just 10 days. I'm going 11 days in. I'm down a significant number. You know what I mean? So just wanted to like get myself in shape. You know what I mean? You said it started September 1st. Oh, you down 20? Oh, hey, congrats, bro. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? He says, hey, oh yeah, 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 yeah. The no vegan sandwich. Well, so what I want to do is, I guess eventually I'm getting ready to start. I'm going to start doing like some meal prep videos, things of that nature. You know what I mean? And just stick with it. And what better way to showcase the keto diet by myself? You know what I'm saying? Just looking at it from me. So I'm gonna take you guys on my journey. You know what I mean? Oh, she's on the pick your carbs diet. It says took bread out and replaced it with. Ah, that's funny. That's funny, Booger. That's funny. Hey, you know what? Asking you that is the paleo. How does that work? Like, how's that helping your views? You know, what I mean, I noticed there's a lot of videos out there about how to lose weight. Different diets and things of that nature. Colorful Camille, you out here being active. Hey, well, so look, that kind of like brings you guys up to speed. As far as what I'm doing myself. You know what I mean? Hey, just for a recap, we only thing we haven't talked about is like apps. You know what I mean? I guess the next thing I would ask is like apps. Soul food cooking. I'm sure you're not using do you use apps to like fix anything? And then I hey, from the looks of it, look like you might be dabbling with that Photoshop. You know what I mean? Hey, using their mask. I know a little bit about that. And Colorful Camille and I used to dabble with the camera from time to time. She was my subject. I used to do multiplicity. Hey, I'm just telling you guys that what everybody can take the ideas. You know what I mean? That's when you got three of the same in one shot doing different things like that. Yeah, mostly Photoshop. I got it. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I found out about Photoshop? If you don't use it, that's what's killing me. You know what I mean? When I go back, yes, man. I told you I watched a video about what you did, but I knew something about it already. But I still say that was hot. And everybody not even gonna understand what you did. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to tell you, I know Jay Wade knows. I mean, it's a lot of people out there to know that can look at that and tell you, hey, that was made with time and love. You know what I mean? And just thinking outside the box. So when I think about thumbnails, that's the kind of stuff that I think about. And you guys know that I told you that I'm using this dinosaur computer I'm using right now. You know what? I want to ask this question too, right now, while we're talking about this computer. Am I clear? That's what I want to know. Because what I'm seeing right now, I'm super clear. You know what I mean? I was wondering, like, when I run through and everything runs through Jay Wade's computer, you know what I mean? I was wondering, like, what the video quality. Let's see my views. Okay, the comments. Well, hey, listen, the algorithm sees that's what you want. You know what I mean? If you get in the comments, try to encourage people to talk to you back. You know what I mean? When I respond to comments, I ask more comments. I ask people to come back. You know what I mean? I just try to keep that thread going, whether that's a month ago, 2 months ago, or whatever. I just try to keep it going, keep it going. What is that, Kirby? What did I see? What did you just film, Kirby? Colorful Camille, you still there? I got a couple of questions for you. I want to ask you some questions about your channel and like, what do you see? You know what I mean? And what's your take on, what I mean, like getting people and driving people to your channel? No, okay. Yeah, that's your way of saying you don't want me to ask you no question. Hey, listen, you ain't gonna be watching it long. I'll come back to you. Hey, Christy, let me ask you. You know what I mean? Okay, you've been dropping. I understand that you took some time off, for the summer, spend some time with your family. You got school starting back. I mean, you got yeah, school starting back. I'm not sure if they're at home or what I mean, are you sending them to school? I see you dropped a couple of videos, but what's the direction for your channel? What do you have coming up like in the near future that like what are you gonna do? Are you gonna get back to start being consistent? Things of that nature. What's up, Cooking with James? What's going on with you? Hey, for you guys that got here late, as you can see, I'm solo tonight. You know what? It's just myself, Jay Wade's in parts unknown, working his job. He'll be back next week, but it's just me, you know, just for the night. Hey, listen, so another thing too, we're going to be working on trying to do something like twice a week and getting some videos up here, something where somebody can come and just reference something within 10 minutes, something that has some value. Or you say, oh, if you knew it'd be way bigger than it is now. I mean, but you know what? Hey, just everybody learns from, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, is it your way, like putting out multiple videos? Are you putting out multiple videos to keep your numbers up or, things of that nature? That's all we want to know. Oh, okay. Colorful Camille says her niche is mad saturated. Uh, I mean, and I understand that, but I don't know if it's any more saturated than the food. I mean, I would say they just about the same, maybe. You know what I mean? But I will say that makeup that's it's kind of unique though. Just from watching you and what you do and the people you follow and seeing what they do, it's kind of unique. Even though it is, like madly saturated. I understand that, Christy. I didn't want to say too much. I mean, I knew about the homeschooling. I just, that's fine. But listen, even once a week, you already have an established channel. I'm thinking, listen, if you can just stick to that, to whatever you do just once a week, I mean, that's something. Just be consistent with that. Yeah, I mean, until something else changed. You know what I mean? And maybe you want the hobby to, become more serious. All right, you guys. Sorry if oh, you say cooking with James. You say, dude, I could have hosted tonight. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to read. Just hey, but I mean, I got it. I could have called. I could have called like several people to get in here with it. I just wanted to like get some real feedback without all of the up and down fighting for to like talk. You know what I mean, and go from there. Hey, Kirby, I didn't know you had no time. I sent you a text. It took you 30 minutes to respond back. I thought you was I knew you was in the. I knew you was in your lab though. That I did know. You know what I mean? That I did know. Hey, that's key right there. That's key right there. Colorful Camille. Hey, what you said right there, that's truly key. You know what I mean? Hey, she just wrote, she trying to perfect her craft, first of all. Hey, that's what I see from hey, well, you know what? So am I. I'm just gonna say that because look, I got a lot of stuff that I want to do. I'm becoming complacent, you know what I mean? Because I'm tired of using this machine. I'm limited to what I can do. You know what I mean? I'm so far past just using Windows Movie Maker. You know what I mean? It's things that I want to do that I cannot do. Just even down to this show here, I have to rely on everything coming from Jay Wade because he had the stronger computer, able to do the sound effects, to call in, to work through this and all that, getting the video upstage to like from 720 to 1080, things of that nature. I just could not do it with this. All the way down to my editing, being basic as far as me pointing my hand right here, I can't have nothing pop up, things like that. But I've solved that issue, y'all. You know what I mean? I won't do it on this next video, but moving on from there on, I'll be golden as far as that go. I got to catch up to soul food. You know what I mean? Soul food cooking. I got to catch up to that. You know what I mean? I got all kind of MOVs and animations that should be on here that I'm just not able to do. And I don't want to use Streamlabs. You know what I mean? I got it. Everybody's using that, but it takes the creativity away from as far as myself go. I just want to like do my own thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to be bound to like, just the presets that they have. So I went ahead and took care of a few things. All right. No, not high tech. You know what? Just getting rid of this dinosaur computer, Christy. And I don't want to say nothing bad about this computer because this computer has gotten me through. I've been using it for like it's like 6 or 7 years old. That's almost unheard of using a laptop. You know, it's got an AMD A8 in it. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, if I'm rendering and putting I put a couple of transitions in, I can feel the heat blowing out the side of it. The plastic on this side right here from the heat, just from the processor getting so hot, it's starting to warp the plastic. You know what I mean? So just different things like that. And I can tell you guys this though, when it comes to your channel, you gotta invest in yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what I do. Do whatever I can. Whether it mean I got to get out there and go pick up bottles or whatever that is, I got to do it. Because I can tell you this, Colorful Camille, she leveled up hers. You know what I mean? And hey, true like a woman, she just said, hey, it's about her. So she she leveled up. She gonna kill me now for saying that because I really forced the camera on her. But now she got it. I bet I can't even use it. That's the whole thing. Hey, Jay Wade, when you ask how come I don't use a computer, because it takes an active guy to get it. She let me shoot one thumbnail with it, and that hey, she stood over me while I did that. All right. Smoking barbecue tips and recipes. You say, are you asking me which one am I using? I'm using Microsoft Movie Maker, the most basic of them all. You know what I mean? But I do have Adobe Premiere. I do have it. I use it just in a couple of. I use it for like a little short part, just to put somebody, picture up at the top. Outside of that, that's the program to use. You know what I mean? If you guys can get that, that's cool. And it's another one. I'd have to look behind my computer. Wait a minute. Oh, that Filmora, that's good too. But from everything that I saw with Filmora, the limitations was I saw it only had like two tracks, two lines, two separate tracks that you can do for music. But that at least allows you to do your music and you can do your sound effects. And then I think I only saw two lines for the video. So that again, you can do pop-ups and something else, overlays and things of that nature. Let me try to catch up every time I learn something new. Man, it's moving fast. Wait a minute. So every time I learn something new, I just not feel like I'm going. Yeah, you know what? The learning curve on the software is always a little difficult. But you know what? You just got to force yourself through it. Fight through the dark time, and after that, it becomes a second nature. Because I will say, Windows Movie Maker. The first time I saw it, I was like, I didn't know what. I almost didn't even want to fool with it. You know what I mean? But now I'm so far past that. You know what I mean? When it comes to editing, I can edit a 10-minute video with cuts and let's just say I'll just go ahead and say if I got 3 views, I normally just shoot with 2 views. If I just shoot with 2 views or something like that, I can probably do that within an hour and a half. Not even that long. Not even that long. Not even that long. Easy Bake Barbecue, you say, here's an idea for a segment. Set up a collaboration with viewers like what was done for Pork Chop Day. Then after everyone drops their videos, have a segment to discuss people's videos. I mean, hey, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Okay, now, I mean, I guess if we did that, so just trying to stay true to like what I believe, like would that be a drizzle effect show? That'd be my question. You know what I mean? What would we get out of that by doing that? Are we like critiquing like how the videos was put together, the process that everybody drops, the links or something like that? But if we just gonna talk, hey, that's a great idea, and that'd be a good idea for like the cooking channel. You know what I mean? I like that though. iMovie is easy. Yeah, iMovie. So you using the Apple products. Okay. I don't see nothing wrong with it, Christy. Really, I don't. It's nothing wrong with it. Hey, and I take my hat off to you. Did I shave? I was growing back, but I take my hat off to you. You know, if you can get it down to 20 minutes, you the lady. Daddy does barbecue and cooking. Hey, oh no, 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 no. Hey, listen, money first. That's right. Cut, crunch them, and find. Hey, have you done? Oh, so you getting ready to do a catering gig? So that means you crunching them to find out what you're gonna be working with, what little room you have here. You trying to give out a bid? Okay, you say discuss how they can improve the video, sound, footage, music, whatever you think, then get them to the next level. Hey, smoking barbecue tips and recipes. You know that'll be cool, but you know what I mean. I would just say, hey, who am I, or who are we? You know what I mean. That'd be cool if you said, hey, AB, hey, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that like maybe twice a month. You know what I mean. Have you, if somebody want to submit a video, you know what I mean. We play the video, and then we all look at the video, and then we come up with different things that could, like help you. I mean, truly, that's what it sounds like this show is going to be. Just how can we level up? You know what I mean? Okay, Jay Wade, you 2 minutes behind. Hey, well, you know what? Yeah, do that, Booger. Hey, listen, we'll be there. Oh yeah, I'd be curious to see, what type of premiere you do. Hey, Rob D, I need an update. Talk to me, bro. Okay, hey James, we talked about that like in the beginning. Okay, you say you want to know what do I think about the premiere thing? Hey, listen, I love it. I just, you know what? These are kind of questions I ask by just seeing all of the premieres that are out there. Uh, hey, Lau, you still in here, man? Don't get. Hey, I can see you right now. You about to roll over and take a sip of your drink. You might even sit up in your bed. Listen. Oh, damn, it's 4-2. Hey, we can't afford to be down 2 games, bro. So, okay, what I think about the premiere, I think of this. A premiere is something like, I'll just say this. When they cover a movie premiere on TV, it's usually like big name actors, right? And it's like some new hot movie, like the new Star Wars. Uh, it might be Denzel and Tom Cruise, you know what I mean, in a movie together. You know what I mean? Something big that's getting coverage all over, right? So if that's the case, that's how I think when I hear the word premiere. So coming from me, hey, you know what? This is why I like the drizzle effect, because listen, I can be myself and we can talk and you can give your own real opinion. I'm just gonna say this, y'all. A premiere is supposed to listen to the word premiere. I thought it was supposed to be something big. And just the few videos that I have seen, they would look like they might have been videos that were already, somebody might have already had the video, and maybe they just wanted to check out the premiere. You know what I mean? Just to check out the function. But in my mind, a premiere should be something boom. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Hey James, that right there, what you said, bro, I agree 100%. But to say that, it's certain people, if they went, I give you an example. I'm gonna say it about myself, and this is not nothing to be. I'm not saying it to be arrogant. 20 people can have a premiere, right? I know if I do a premiere, it'll be the expectation of what somebody would have from that. You know what I mean? So therefore, I think big. You know what I mean? And I try to do things just a little bit differently. I try to get outside of that box. You know, I try to think here and here and here. Look, it's not inside the box. You know what I mean? And so that'll give you an idea. Like if I did a premiere, people will probably like want to see, what it's about. But if everybody not careful and you just keep putting up premieres that are just mediocre, I say the same thing you just said. It'll just become it'll just be like a regular video. You know what I mean? You'll lose your credibility. Hey, you guys agree, man. You know what? You guys get the real of myself. You know what I mean? When you ask these questions, you know what I mean? I just try to answer them the right way. Sarita La Petita. La Petita. La Petita? I hope I said it right. Hey, how you doing? And welcome to the stream. Hey, let me say welcome to everybody. Those of you that are in here, don't forget to smash the like button. Show your support. You know what I mean? Don't forget this is the show for everybody out there. Me and Jay Wade. Hey, listen, we finna step it up. And I know we said that several times. You know what? Jay Wade to hear it in a couple of minutes. Hey, Meathead, what's happening with you, bro? My bad, bro. Hey, you. Okay. You say you back. Hey, my bad. Hey, welcome back, bro. All right. Hey, you know what, Booger? I appreciate that. I do. You know, hey, hearing you say that, and I call Christy like my founder. And when you know what, I found your channel, Booger. You guys have been like a tremendous help to myself. I mean, I know that I don't say it enough, but I just want you guys to hear it. You know what I mean? It's you guys are the reason why I have any type of success I have. You know what I mean? When I don't know, I know who I can ask. You know what I mean? I know who's genuine out here, and things of that nature. You know what? So I'm just gonna say, hey, thank you to everybody. Hey, you know what? Thank you to even you, meathead. You know what I mean? Hey, you keep it 100, you do you, and look up, folks. Look who we got. Hey, Snoop made it to the seat. What up, Snoop?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, you know what? Now I got to work this now. All right. What up, man? Hey, I know you was racing to get here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so can you hear me good? Okay, there I am.
Yeah.
Got a little delay over here.
No, Christy, I beg to differ.
How about this?
Let me see. No, let me see. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Christy, you know what? I still say, I remember when I was swimming around and scared to go out into the water because all of the sharks was out there. You came and grabbed my hand and told me, "Hey, we doing this over here." You know what I mean? You want to get in, Kirby? I told you earlier. I didn't think you was even gonna get in because it took you so long to even answer the text back. You want a link? Just drop a 7 if you want a link. I'll send you one. You can get in. Get ready. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to do the call in tonight. Even though I have the call in and I'm set up for it. You know what I mean? I feel like we got good data this time. You know what I mean? And we go from there. You know what I mean? I like that to show direction. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to improve, even if I got you, Kirby. Even if we can't, let's see, even if we can't both do a video, but listen, we're gonna try to increase the show to two nights. You know what I mean? Maybe have a fun type show or whatever. And the main thing is to try to bring a video to talk, so somebody can go back and reference it. It's like when you go there, and even when I go to the Drizzle Effect page and I hit videos, it tells me I don't have no videos uploaded because everything we've done is really live. You know what I mean? So that's like the next step.
Hey, AB,
Yes, sir.
check out that hat. Yay, yay.
Yay. Oh, that's hey man.
It's
Hey, I might have to take mine off right now. Rob D say we down. It's 4-2.
all good. Say what's up to everybody in the chat. KK, what's up? Kirby, what's up? Daddy Dutch, Meathead, Air Fry, what's up? Booger, Easy Bake. Of course, we got my boo up in there somewhere, floating around. What's going on, Christy? And everybody else, how you doing? Yeah, I'm curious about that premieres too, AB. I haven't really got a chance to really get around and looking at what it's really about, but well, just dibbling and dabbling with certain things like this right here. I just started messing with it, and it's not that complicated as I thought it would be.
No, it's really not. I mean, I guess we can like work through it for those who don't know how. It's pretty much self-explanatory when you look at it. Like to set it up. But we can like walk through one. I think premieres work great for your show. You know what I mean? And for your content, bro. Hey, hey, you know what? What I would like to do, and this is real. I can't see myself. You know what I mean? Because I'm sending this link to Kirby right now. But what I would like to do, I would like to produce a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got some good ideas for your show. I mean, but who's to say? I don't know if they'll work or they don't. You know what I mean? Hey, you know who'll be my co-producer? That'll be Loud. Hey, Loud, you ain't got to. Hey, I know you probably standing up. I know you like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I can hear him now. Hey, but you know what? I bounce a lot of ideas. Hey, that dude. Hey, you know what I like about him? Hey, he knows himself. He knows about his channel. You know what I mean? And he got some. Hey, he been around long enough to know and has tried several things, and he can give you some real data. So he cuts my learning curve in half. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I was saying that you got to walk amongst a giant. You know what I mean? So that giant can help you. And my giant is my go-to, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to just call him and reach out to him anytime throughout the day when I need to know something. That's Loud. You know what I mean? Then he give it to me. He give me just enough to make me go and research it to back it up because he tells me don't trust nothing. You know what I mean? Figure it out for myself to make sure that it's true. So I like all of that, man.
Do it with Jay Wade. What's going on, brother? I see you. What's going on, Cali Bay? There goes Loud right there.
Hey, hey, I knew. Hey, you got to drag some bait in the water to bring him up to the top.
You gotta know how to bait him.
Yeah, you got to bait him.
Hey, I want to give a huge shout out to Cali Bay, man. That's our brother, man, from the
Okay.
Bay. And
Hold on. Let me get
off
back.
the hook.
Let me get back. What up, Kelly Bay? Let me go ahead and hit it up right here. Hey, it's been a minute, bro. You know I'm MIA right now out here in Tennessee.
Might as well use this damn ring light while I got it. I didn't know this thing worked properly.
All right.
Never mind.
All right, let me catch up with some of the comments. All right.
Ooh, Kirby's Fish and Grill.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's good?
Going on,
You made it.
Vato?
What up, Kirby? Hey, Lau, go ahead and type your comment you have for him. He said something about your mustache, bro.
What's wrong with it? I had an interview, man. Chill.
Hey, I didn't say nothing. Hey, what's up, Phil?
What's going on, Kurt? What's good with you, man? What's new?
Hey, just chilling, brother. How's good? Hey, how's everything, brother?
Not too bad. They got me working like a wet slave over there at the place, but I'm learning a lot, so I'm getting ready to demand some more money.
Oh, so they're trying to work you like a Mexican, huh?
Man, they got me working like a Mexican. It's like I'm picking cotton, man. I'm over there just sweating bullets, doing everything. But it's good though because I'm helping out with areas where I'm not even supposed to be at. So, I could be like, hey man, listen, I know how to do this, I know how to do that. Like, you got to put me on and give me that $6 raise. But you know what? I'm actually liking this every Friday thing right now because I'm catching up. But then pretty soon, I'm gonna give them like 4 more weeks. They're supposed to put me on, so I'm excited about that.
Hey, just learn. Hey, just learn everything, bro, and just work your way up to the top, man.
Man, I got no choice. They throw everything at me. They throw everything at me because nobody else won't do it, and I do it the best now, right? I've been there. That's what I do every day, right? From the warehouse to the contract for the bell. I'm dealing with the paperwork, and now I'm on the computer learning. Data and all that stuff. So,
hey, just be a sponge, man, and soak everything in, man.
Hell yeah.
And next thing you know, you're gonna be telling everybody what to do.
And then like on the side for my channel, I'm trying to upgrade it. So I finally put together a playlist. Next thing to do is my banner. That's all I want to talk about later. And mess with the camera a little bit. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah. Hey, so look, speaking about the camera. Hey, so everything that you've been doing, you've been using your cell phone?
Yeah, from day one.
Okay, look. Earlier I was talking about like me using like it was hard for me to use Windows Movie Maker. You know what I mean? Hey, I think, dude, you gotta like dive into it you got like the bomb camera. You can see my wife KK, she up, she just instantly just leveled up her whole channel by just changing her camera. You know what I mean? Even though it's not it, her camera shoots in 4K, does all of that, but she's not utilizing that feature. But it was just hey, it was 2 levels up, if you ask me. And then Kirby followed right behind that. He changed everybody. I watched some of the comments and people just telling them, hey, that was super crystal clear. I'm thinking, bro, you got it. You got to utilize it and just uh,
Yeah.
you got to do it. We got to set some time aside to show you, because the next thing is to start using your camera to stream with. We think it's clear using these webcams and things of that nature, bro, but you haven't seen clear until you run through your camera.
Okay, so that's good that you mentioned that right there, because I didn't know nothing. I didn't know you can stream off a camera like that. Plus, I want to start filming my videos from there, but here's the thing. I have to learn how to upload to my Mac when I get it out the shop. I have to, and then I got to get a program to edit, because I know how to use Filmora on my phone. I don't know how to use the other programs, and I know it's going to take some time. But I want to start doing that and then incorporating it to the laptop so that I can, do all my editing on the computer, learning how to upload it, whatever. This guy at work, he's like a tech dude, and he was like, "Yeah, man, just plug it in." And I think this thing came with a CD. If not, you can download it, right? And then just go from there. So it's just learning the tech with it, right?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We got to, hey, okay, so here's the thing. This is what I say. You got to make it a priority. And I'm going to say we, because listen, we all in it together. You know what I mean? We just got to make it a priority, set some time aside to, you just got to start using it. We got to figure out if you're going to stay with the Mac, then that's cool too. I'm not a Mac dude, like the different commands, like command and enter. I know some of the things are the same, but I'm just not I just don't use it. You know what I mean? So listen, that's what this channel is about. There's some people in here, I'm sure, that use Apple products, and they can like help out as far as that go and give suggestions. But I will say this: if you can use the app to edit on your phone, it's probably just about similar on your PC.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna ask. That's what I was gonna ask you, because I don't have a PC right now. My son's been using this PC
the
like
laptop.
10 years. But do you recommend me to buy a PC? Because I have the Mac now, but I'm kind of like thinking.
No, you can use the Mac to edit. Here, get you Filmora for Mac.
Yeah,
I see you, James. I'm coming to your question. Just one second.
I was about to let you know James' question. You can put whatever software on your Mac, Snoop. I work in IT. I do computers for a living. Okay, so I deal with software. I deal with computers all day, every day. All of those things can be accessible with just the simple software. Right. Filmora, there's so many different video editing softwares on there. Just try the free trial first, and then once if you like that one, I use Filmora. Actually, mine's outdated, and you probably want to get the latest version, because you can actually upload to Instagram Live on that one, or Instagram TV with that one. Mine I bought probably like 2 years ago, so it's outdated. So the new version, you'll be able to do everything on all the different platforms. So
good. Yeah, because I'm pretty okay with the Filmora, obviously, because I've been doing it all by myself, right? I self-taught on that. Nobody showed me it. And then
it's super simple too.
Like 2 or 3 days ago, me and Stan Leroy, he hit me up, and I taught him how to put in for him to make his thumbnails, and then he taught me how to like clip and cut. You know what I'm saying? Like dead time and how to because what happened was not the last 2 mukbangs ago, I filmed a piece of it, 14 minutes of it was upside down, and then the rest was right side up, right? So I had remember I hit you up in the inbox about that. So he showed me on Filmora, because he uses it too. I didn't know you used it. And he showed me how to fix that issue, right? So now I got that down. So little bits here and there, it helps. I learn in little bits. I can't sit down and watch a whole 20-minute tutorial on how to do it, because I'll be just like, after 5 minutes, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Yeah. How many tutorials I watch on everything, man, it's crazy. Shit,
you just got to learn the program. Look, this is what I try to like explain to people, especially I deal with a lot of people that don't know about computers, and that's a fact. I mean, I work in the healthcare industry, so for someone that's been 20 something years working as a medical assistant, they know everything behind, the medical field. You know every medicine and symptom or that somebody goes through or has to take. But when now they gotta get stuck because technology is like such a big thing, and now they have to get stuck behind a computer having to like do their work when before they would just write it on a piece of paper. So
yeah.
I understand that some of this stuff's kind of confusing, and it just takes practice. That's all it is. The more you get familiar with certain application or certain device, you'll be able to use it a lot more frequently and proficient. So it just takes practice. That's all it is.
Repetition, bro. Hey, that's it. It's hard in the beginning. The more and more you use it, hey. So if you think that's hard, Snoop, wait till you move up to Adobe products. Hey, the learning curve on here. Hey, listen, I've been fooling with it for 3 years, bro. Hey, and it's no longer than that. Me and Camille been fooling with that for a minute. You know what I mean? And hey, if you don't continue to use it, you're gonna lose it. Hey, with that being said, look, let me just go right here. Hey, Soul Food Cooking said she uses well, I don't know. She doesn't say she uses it. She says iMovie on the Mac is free and a good start for you.
Yeah.
Oh, so Soul Food Cooking, what's going on? Yeah, I was on her channel, going through a couple of her stuff too. Yeah, she's got a wicked channel, man. And
Yes,
hey, I'm telling you right there, that's what's up. And that's what you learn from some of your favorite channels. You go through, you see little bits like you were saying earlier, AB. You see like one of your favorite channels, whether it be like the photography that they do or a certain type of editing. You know what I'm saying? And then you kind of like you don't copy the style, but you kind of take a little information and you add it to what you're doing already, right? Like my thumbnails, let's just say 4 months ago and back was all me. And then I spoke to RDR on the phone and he was giving me some information on how to get the transparent and how to do this and how to do that. So that's why my thumbnails are coming out better now, because I'm using that technique with what I already know. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it helps.
Hey,
Especially
you know
for
what?
me, I'm a tech guy, I'm learning.
Hey, what you just described is this community right here. We all help. Look, Cali Bay say, hey, you say, man, I'm tech unsavvy as hell. Hey, but listen, all your questions and all that stuff can be answered, like right here. There's so much knowledge in this chat right here. You know what I mean? You got Soul Food Cooking. She got knowledge. Hey, and if you don't believe me, all y'all that got here later, go check out her channel. Hey, listen, and I don't hate. Hey, sorry, Soul Food Cooking. Hey, look, and I'm telling everybody, just look at that one thumbnail. Hey, all your thumbnails is good. After he brought them up last week, hey, they all good. But just that one right there with that burger, that one right there got me in the headlock. And that just, you know what? I needed that to wake me up because I use this word a lot, almost daily at my job. I've become complacent out here. You know what I mean? I've been getting it. I see my numbers look like they're trying to grow. You know what I mean? And I've gotten just complacent. You know what I mean? Now's the time when I'm supposed to smash it. So that right there is what I needed. I just gonna call that thumbnail you made a wake-up call.
Hey, the homeboy, I just heard everything you said right there. For two things. I gotta go check out that video by Soul Food Cooking later on when I get a chance. And what's our brother's name, man? He just hit me up right now and left me a message, said he just got back from New York. The one brother, man, that his channel's sick. Remember, he came on the show, or he's supposed to come on the show.
Oh, not another cooking channel.
Yeah. He just hit me right now, so he asked if we were live, but I can't go in and actually holler at him. So
No, okay.
I don't know if he wants to join, but I did put out the flyer. Hey, here's the thing. I tell TD all the time. TD's funny as hell. So TD Burris always hits me up. He goes, "Hey, cuz, hey, when y'all going live?" It's on the flyer, bro.
Hey, but
I put tonight live, 6:30 Pacific time, 9:30 Eastern. He still asks me when you going live, look.
That's funny. Hey, but he's probably still thinking AB's channel though.
No, you know, because of the fact I put it all on the flyer. I put all the I put the channel itself on there, as well as all the pictures, all the information. But I try to make it as clear as possible.
But the show before was TheDrizzleEffect on AB's channel. So I mean,
yeah. And you know what? And sometimes it's hard to find, but now I go like this. If you can't find it when you type it in the search, just go to either AB or Jay Wade's TheDrizzleEffect show and then go into the description. It's right there. And that's how I do. I click into that. So as long as it's in the description, just click into that. Takes you right to the channel.
All right. Hey, look. Let me bring this back right here. Look, James asked a question. Hey, James, I can't even find the question now. Let's see.
Yeah, he talked about should you upgrade your lighting before a camera? You know, I did a lot of recording and on my cell phone. AB still records with his cell phone. Lighting has a lot to do with it. I mean, AB is more of like the video production and photo on that. I mean, what would you recommend, AB? Camera?
Hey, I'm gonna say this right now. Hey, Jay Wade, I know you couldn't be in here, but your spirit is in here, bro. So you can answer this one too. Hey, you got to have lighting. So, hey, okay, I'm gonna use you for an example right now, Snoop. I'm gonna go ahead and make Snoop large. Okay, look, he said you got that ring light on.
No.
Oh, turn it on right now. Does it make a difference, or does it need to be?
Oh,
so you got the small ring light. Okay,
yeah,
put it on your face. Face it towards you. Okay? That's just a small example. Look, this right here, man. Okay, look, I'll do it this way. Let me make myself large.
Actually, you really don't have to like show like an example. My thumbnails from before when I changed lighting in my kitchen to after was like night and day. I installed like a bunch of just little battery powered LED lights underneath my cabinets.
Yeah.
So when I took my thumbnail, it was completely different. So lighting does really make a big difference and that's still using my cell phone. I didn't purchase my DSLR till later on. So I mean, I still use my cell phone for everything and camera wise until, you know, probably another 4 to 5 months, you know, after doing those changes to my kitchen. But lighting does help. You see everything.
Hey, you see what Jay Wade said? Look, he dropping light in there. Hey, so hey,
Yeah.
I just want to say this: if you can look at my face right now and then look at yourself, Snoop, you like dark. You know what I mean? Look at Kirby's face; he light. And if I turn this off, I'll get a little darker.
Well, that's the monitors right here in front of me. I'm just sitting in my living room part, so the light here is different because this is my theater part where I watch my shows. But over here, back here, this is where all my main light is focused. But I'm still gonna buy a light. That's why I wanted to talk to you maybe like Sunday, like what brand and for starter lights, because I want to add, the light with the little black thing on the back that focuses the light like on you. I want to do that. But I film over here.
Like one of these. You talking about like?
Yeah, like one of those.
Like this.
Yeah, it's like one of those.
Here, perfect example. Notebook light or like reading light.
Okay.
That was my thumbnail light. Well, I still use it actually. It's just a notebook light, like lamp, like battery powered. So I have my chopping board or whatever I'm doing my thumbnail, and I just put it like that. I mean, there's more settings.
Yeah.
And it goes, brighter and brighter. And hey, $16 for a pair, 2 pairs of these, or a pair of these.
Yeah, that's not bad. I like to have a little bit more control with my light. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Kirby. I got some lights like that too. I picked them from IKEA. They were $9. You know what I mean? You can move them around. They like got a little metal base on the bottom. Whatever. That was cool, for me, in the beginning. To be honest with you, I still use them. You know what I mean? But as far as light go, like me lighting myself up, lighting my face up, I like to be able to just like tone my light down. You know what I mean? Me and Jay Wade gonna say lights. Soul Food Cooking, she gonna say lights. Hey, Sugar Bay, what's going on? Hey, welcome.
What's Sugar Bay?
And then Meathead, he say lights make a night and day difference, pun intended. That's right. And then listen, Meathead, I read what you said. You said Filmora leaves a watermark, but that's if you're using the free version.
Yeah, free version, the watermark. If you purchase the actual software, it's $59.99 to actually purchase the software. By all means, don't feel I'm promoting that actual software. There's so many different types of editing software, video editing softwares out there. Do your research, find the one that fits you, and trust me, start playing with it. and that way you can start editing good videos.
Hey, Sugar Bear. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So you can see that white light right above behind me
I
here?
do see it.
Okay, so that's the area that I film my mukbangs right there. So I always have that lit up the brightest. I always keep over here dark because there's you know, say this is where I just lounge or whatever. So yeah.
So just as a suggestion, bro, I'll just pick up a little light, something that you can tone down just to illuminate your face right there, and that just bring you, you know, something that you can just put it in your drawer when you get done. I use this aperture light right here. I love it, bro. I got 2 of them. You know, that's the one I was trying to show you. I got one of these, you know, aperture.
Hey, I remember you showed that last time. Hey, B, I'm finna go to your spot, bro. You know, I'm finna go to, what is it, Home Sense or Bed Bath?
Hey, homie.
Honestly,
I feel like I shouldn't have told nobody about that, man. That's my spot, bro.
The lights that I've been using lately is the ones that you recommended to me, AB. The tripod style overhead lights.
The tripod style.
Here, watch. Let me pull them out. Or well, I only got one out, so.
Jay Wade's in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Hey, cooking with James. Hey, don't laugh at that store, bro.
And that store's tight, though. I didn't know they had all that stuff until AB brought it out about a month ago. But I know they have those flat griddles. I want to go get one. It's half grill, half flat. So
I got one of them. Hey, Lodge make one. Yeah.
Looks sick. Yeah, I need one of those.
Oh, you got a soft box.
Oh, another thing, AB, what I want to do too as well. I watch a lot of mukbangs, right? So was watching this one lady today, and she kind of was sitting back a bit. You know me, I'm always all up close in the camera when I'm eating, right? So she was kind of back a little bit, and you could see the whole display and hear her clearly. Now, with the camera, with this right here, once I set this up, right? I set it up like about, I don't know, 5 feet away, and not as close as how I usually film with my cell phone. This I can zoom it into where I want and then let it go from there, right? When I'm filming.
Right. It depends on how wide that lens is. So what you would do is set up your frame. You set your frame up, and then you'd have to keep looking at it. Does your screen on the back turn around so you can see yourself?
Yeah, it does.
Hey, perfect.
Yeah. Hey, what's the model of that one, Snoop?
Huh?
What's the model of that camera? Is it T6i?
The Rebel T6i.
Yeah,
you got the same one you got.
That's the exact same one I got, bro.
One you got, yeah. You got a better deal, but you in the States though, so hey. I'm in Canada, man.
Do yourself a favor and start using that thing as much as you can, and just put it on auto. That's how I started messing with it.
Yeah.
Put your focus on auto. You just make sure you gotta start. You really gotta pay attention to that focus. So on that camera and that lens, is it the creator's package?
I was messing with it last night. The focus is dope. Like it just like I was playing with it. It's going back like this, going forward like this, and then I hold it into place, and then boom, clear. I was like, wow, I can't wait to start filming with this, because even though this Galaxy S7 gives me great quality with pictures and great quality with video, depending on your lighting, this thing was like 5 times more clear, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can actually see the food and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when you film, you notice like with the cameras, it's clear, but it's not really as clear as you really want it to be. When I looked into that, I was just like, wow, man. I heard AB in my head like, hey, Snoop, just pick up the camera, bro, and turn it on.
Hey, check it out. Look, then once you start using your camera and you start playing with the lights, then you can start seeing the texture and the depth of your food. So when I watch the videos you do, when you do that ASMR and that type of stuff, when the mic and the food is up close, you want to see depth. You know what I mean? Hey, you want the camera to be, I mean, you want it to, be able to look like you can reach into it. That's when you start playing with that lighting. And then that's going to be like another show. I guess we can start talking about, hey, we can just make it technical. I know Jay Wade chomping at the bit because, he liked them numbers. He wants to say right now, 5,500 Kelvin, 5,500 Kelvin. You know what I mean? All that kind of
back
stuff.
to the States with no fingernails because we're talking too much tech stuff.
Yeah.
I'm away.
Like you can morph it to a real dog.
Hey, you know what? Hey, let me just let everybody know. Listen, we got 10 more minutes. I just want to say, hey, thank you to everybody. Hey, you guys don't forget to smash the like button. Hey, we had, 2 guests, they made it. And hey, you know what? This is just our show, for us people. Don't forget to look out. We're going to try to increase this. Ain't no try. We're going to increase it. Jay Wade and myself, we just got to figure out a way. Because listen, if we got to invest our time into it, to make the show grow. Going to put up some videos that have some value. Just talking about, hey, a lot of people don't even know what the difference is between the f-stops on their camera and things of that nature. So some of the things we can explain, make little short videos, people can go back, and I call that value. You know what I mean? The objective of this is to take the drizzle effect and just grow it. Even if it just grows amongst our community, you know what I mean? It got to be like a one-stop, helpful shop. You know what I mean? Somewhere where you can go. Even I can go back and reference. So sometimes you'll see Jay Wade put something up. I'll put something up. We'll put something up together. Kirby can put something up. Snoop will put something up. And those will just be learning instructional videos, plus maybe a couple of turn ups during the week, or maybe at least one turn up, and then a regular live like this. And I think that'll be the formula for success. If you guys agree with that, go ahead and just drop a 7. I know we did it earlier, but it made me feel warm and tingly inside.
Hey,
I actually don't mind helping out. I mean, here's something that actually, when the first time maybe actually told me, something that, that we kind of collaborate like with everybody on this. One of the things that I honestly work a lot is Facebook. People that are in the cooking community or just doing YouTube in general. Facebook is really, really helpful. As your YouTube analytics, you also have analytics behind a business page on Facebook. So it shows you a lot of more data there. So I mean, you could kind of see what's going towards your YouTube channel from Facebook. I mean, that's one video I would like to work on for the Drizzle Effect. If you guys are interested in that, let me know.
Hey, you know what? Great, bro. Hey, you know what? Listen, I know how strong you are with your Facebook. And hey, when we get off of here, you know what? If we don't talk about tonight, we talk daily. Me and you'll come up with that. You know what I mean? And Jay Wade, we'll run it by. But hey, you got my vote. You know what I mean? Hey, that segment right there and what you do, that could be like, to teach others, to like follow in your footsteps. Because I will say, you took your food group. Hey, just so you didn't know, if you didn't know this, Snoop, and you guys, he took his food group and grew it to like, how many people you got in your group? Like 3,000 or 4,000 people?
Yeah, it's pushing 4,000.
Yeah. Look, I got a group and I can barely get 300 people in it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? And I'll join with y'all on the Facebook, because I'm hitting up Facebook, Twitter. I hit up WhatsApp. I hit up Snapchat. But my main platform is Instagram. So you'll see everything that I post, flyers for the Drizzle Effect, all my flyers for my personal stuff. You'll see it on my Instagram. So everybody that's in here tonight obviously loves this show. We got most of our regulars up in here, and I advertise to other people too, like friends that I grew up with or whatever, to come check it out when they get a chance. I think it's just because it's in the middle of the week, it's a little tough for certain people to come out. But
we understand this. Hey, you know what? It's life. You know what I mean? Like, remember the week I couldn't make it. You know what I mean? Sometimes the job just like, hey, bro, you got to be on the job site. And I got it. You got kids. Kids got to go to these things. Rob D, he glued to that TV right now because I ain't seen no jokes. Right now, he's probably pulling out his hair because the Dodgers was down last time we checked.
Hey, probably went from backwards to front now because now he's
right.
So,
right.
Before I forget, I just want to add this last piece too. We got 17 likes up in here, so let's just say 17 people, 20 people total tonight. So it's just like a football team, right? You don't want to be a Michael Jordan just for the Bulls. It's like a football team. Everybody plays a position. So if everybody enjoys the show and loves the show and has input they want to add, they can do that. Also, they can share it too. Once you share and get out on and hashtag, more people get to see it. I noticed that even with my stuff, right? I was messing with the hashtags earlier today at work. And then I see myself on certain platforms, more people, different types of crowds see you, different mukbangers or whoever cooks or barbecue channels or whatever. So hashtagging is a must. Pushing it out on your social media is a must. So, that's what I try to do every Wednesday. I only missed one day so far, but that's because I was busy at work. But I try to put the flyers out at least 2 hours before the show come on. That way people go, oh, hey, you know what? Tonight, it's Wednesday night. You know what I mean? You know what we do on Wednesday night between 6:30 and 9:30. So just so everybody has an idea, just push it out, share it out, push the Drizzle Effect. It's just like it's another channel to the platform. And I love it. So that's why I push so hard for it, because I see it, it has huge potential, man. And it's good too, because you can ask your questions. I learn a lot from this show, even when I'm not on like this right now. And I read the chat, I get information, I go back, I I watch it back. I listen to certain things. Like if he's talking about a light, I go, oh shit, let me go back and see what he was saying about that, or let me see what Kirby was saying about that camera, etc. Right. So that's all I have to add on to that part right there. Share it out and tell everybody about it. Advertise it.
Hey, so Jessica Henriquez. Hey, how you doing? And welcome. You coming in at the tail end. Listen, we almost at the point where we about to wrap it up. We got 4 more minutes, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say, listen, so that we can keep on that whole thing about bringing value to it. Hey, listen, what about next week's topic? We'll talk about IG. I'm growing my IG. I understand hashtags, so we could talk about how IG. Because listen, the whole focus is about YouTube. As far as myself go, I just want to talk about Instagram, Facebook. I wrote down Pinterest. Are you guys, who's using that? And then what's the other one? They got another one on there that I use. I can't think. Kirby, you asked me about that. You said you don't use them.
But Reddit?
Reddit. Yeah, that's it.
Reddit's a little, just from what I've experienced, I really don't think I have the time to get into Reddit.
I mean, but look, that's not that. I was just trying to get you to give me the name. But listen, your strength is that Facebook, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, so listen, that's what we're talking about. Everybody playing a position. You play the, you know what I mean? So we got a topic that'll hold up next week. And then listen, I want to go in depth, about IG, and then get input from everybody. And I can tell you guys what I do to try to help grow my, my YouTube. That you could take care of Facebook. We could talk about Pinterest. We could talk about Reddit, and any other platform that that we use. You know what I mean, to help grow Facebook. Help grow YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. I mean, you kind of have to dabble into all that. I mean, I don't want to go too much in that, but yeah, you kind of have to dabble into external resources. Just a side note, remember how you were telling me a couple months ago, collect the data on the stuff I was messing with, as far as like, social media stuff. At that time, I think I only had less than 1% of external views on my videos. And now I have like about 13% views from external sources. So that's Facebook, that's Instagram, that's, anything that contains like a mobile app. And if they click on the link, it's going to open up in the app. So they're not really signed into a Google browser unless they actually sign into that actual application. But like for example, Facebook, if you click on the link on the cell phone app, and it takes you to YouTube, it's going to let you watch the video still in Facebook. So that's where that external. So yeah, I increased from -1% or less than 1% of external views to 13%. So.
All right. Hey, so listen, truly, you got more. You use Facebook way more than I use it. You know what I mean? So your input would be greatly appreciated. When we do the Facebook segment.
Yeah.
Outside of that, you guys, you know what I mean? Looking at the time, I just want to tell everybody thank you. If you have not smashed the like button, smash it on your way out. You know what I mean? And Jay Wade and myself will try to get something up, and just start putting videos up on on some information. You know what I mean? But I think this is a good topic. And then instead of just talking about it, I'm thinking we need to have something like go to a class, like if it's nothing but just talking about, the editing, where to add this at, what to do, or at least find out, where they are in the program. And then you figure out your own style, from that way. But listen, we finna ramp up. We're not talking about doing nothing like no far off time from now. We talking about doing it this Wednesday. Hey, no matter what, it's going to go down Wednesday. With that being said, y'all, I just want to say, hey, thank you. And I'll leave it up to you two. You guys can say thanks, say your goodbyes or whatever you want to say.
So I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody in the chat. Also to people that are not here tonight, like Les Forever, Miss Diversity, Harry Bishop, Sabrina Hudson, Kirby, you're here, Julia, Ari, Leprechaun, Alicia Navarrete, Charlene Suspicion, Mama D's World. She's a huge supporter, man. Mr.
Yes,
Costa.
Yes, Mama D.
You know what I'm saying? Positive Movement, Crystal Lynn, Sheila and Monchis. I think they're live right now. Mona G, Happy Lux, Sugar Bay's in the house. Paul's Q. Hey, B, I told you about Paul's Q. I'm finna hook up with him sometime within the next week or two. That guy can cook, man. He's on the grill for real. He's right up the street from me, right? We got, of course, Starleach, Junk Food Junction, Mother Nature, Jonathan Guzman, Brittany, China Empire, and SL Davis. Big shout out to y'all.
Hey,
hey,
you rolled it off. You talking about being prepared? You got it, bro.
Hey, big shout out to DJ Davis, man. DJ Davis production.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he's putting out some good music, man. Hey,
Yeah.
free. If you want some copyright free music, man, hit that guy up. DJ Davis Productions.
Thank you, Soul
I
Food.
got a couple DJs too.
Before you go, can you send me an email just so that you and I can chat back and forth, please? You know what I mean? My email is my channel name at gmail.com. Hey, well, since everybody's sending a shout out, you know what? Let me go ahead and give a shout out to my wife. You know what, KK? Hey, thanks for being in here. I know you probably got us on like about the 5th tab on your computer right now. I don't even know if the volume is on, but she in here. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go ahead and give her a shout out anyway. Hey, everybody. Hey, thanks. Tune in next week. J-Way be back in the seat. Hey, listen, this one's gonna be a good one here. Because listen, we're gonna have a lot of stuff, a lot of things popping up on the screen. And guess what, y'all? I might not have to be using this computer, y'all. That's just a little hint. Yeah. Anyway, with that being said, hey, thanks, Kirby, Snoop, and oh, she heard me. There she go. All right, all right, everybody. Hey, thank you, and see you. Hey, see you next week.